Okay, so I'm 25 and I live in Reykjavik, Iceland. Well, the first time I made a profile on one of those dating sites or community sites, I was very young, I was 15. And you can imagine that that attracted a lot of older men. And I got all these messages, some of them were being really straightforward, saying exactly what they wanted to do and show me and such things. Whilst others were taking more of a elusive approach, oh, you're new here, uh, I want to show you how this works, I want to take care of you. It was nice, but still kind of confusing at first because, they most of them didn't have pictures. So I ended up never meeting anyone from those profiles until many years later. Well, I decided to go into the category geek on Grindr because I am a geek, and I don't know. I had a general feeling that if I wouldn't put myself in a category, then I don't know, people would think it's strange because everybody has a category there, I suppose. And I usually don't do that, but because they had geek, I had to because I am a geek. I love everything geeky. Well, without sounding like a professional hooker, I meet them for coffee, and we see the chemistry, and obviously how we see how we look like and stuff like that. We maybe trade in the coffee for a beer or a drink, and then we go to my place and we have fun, and then they leave. It's mostly, or almost exclusively, foreign guys. I seem to have a connection or an appetite for the exotic. They want you to be on top and like writing and such. I don't like to do that because I think it puts me too much in the spotlight and I find that uncomfortable. And that has happened a couple of times. I guess it's been 2 times where their expression is like, I don't know, they're expected to see something else when writing because I don't know, the perspective you have when someone is sitting on top of you. And I don't know, they expected me to look different, but I mean, when they come over, it's okay because you just don't have to look into their face. What is worse than that, I think, actually, is when I think I've been having a good time and that they've had a good time, and then they never contact you again and they don't answer you again. I think that's worse than saying, you know what, it was fun, but you're not really my type. I can take constructive criticism and I can take, reasons for not wanting to do something again, but the silence, that's what hurts. I mean, you have this tiny little description box, right? And you can write whatever in that, and it doesn't have to be you at all. It could be the complete opposite, But I mean, you can polish the turd, in a way. So my only words of wisdom would be to be careful. And I mean, this whole meeting someone, I mean, sure, it's not very spontaneous and it's not very sexy to like, hey, want to have a cup of coffee? But I think it's really important to designate a public area to meet someone for the first time. You don't want a stranger to come to your apartment.